Cubes, it's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and today is Father's Day, and DKOldies is actually running Father's Day deals, so I wanted to actually explore that with you guys. Haven't looked at any of it yet. Very curious to see what they're doing. I don't have very high expectations, so let's go ahead and jump in. Apparently they've got buy one get one on Atari 2600 games as well. Oh, and before anyone wants to comment that I'm milking the DKOldies content, I haven't made a DKOldies video in 1 month, and that was actually only talking about them. It was actually a Phoenix resale video, so it's really been over a month. I know it still says 1 month ago, but that was probably like close to 2 months ago when I talked about them last. So an Atari 2600 is $180. Holy crap. No. Oh yeah, I forgot. DKOldies website is designed to make you think that it's cheaper than it actually is. So it's $179.99 if you want an acceptable system. But if you want a good looking one that doesn't have PP on it or dents, then you have to pay $239.99. So that's absurd. I couldn't imagine anyone sitting there like, oh my god, I can't wait to get my hands on a 2600. You know, not at least not in the last 20-30 years. There may be some devout followers of the 2600 out there, but it ain't here. $159.99 for the 2-player pack N64. Oh, but you know, if you want original controllers, you got to add that extra $60 on there. So nothing's changed there. They're still doing that butthole stuff. And $159.99. I feel like that's really not that big of a discount. I think these are regularly like what, $169, $179. Okay, so a Wii. I just literally watched a video and recorded it yesterday of a dude that got a complete in-box Wii for $25 with a bunch of other stuff. And they're out here trying to sell you a Wii for $100. And it probably doesn't even come with an official Nintendo controller. Yeah, it says compatible Wii remote with white compatible nunchuck. So you get what you get, and you're lucky to get that. $100, normally $120, so $20 off? Sure, okay. Next up, PlayStation 2 Slim. This is actually pretty good discount here. $169.99. Substitute an original controller for $30. So I mean, I think when I bought mine, dude, it was way higher than that. So they must be overflowing with PS2s these days. It's still butt fucking stupid though. $170, and then you know you got to pay the fucking upcharge to get the original controller. I don't know, these did Nintendo come up with these deals? Because these are very, very shitty deals. That's one of my big gripes with DKOldies, because you know it says Sonic the Hedgehog is $9.99 right here, but then you click on it and then it's $9.99 to $32.99. I guess the not for resales. Okay, $21.99 for that. Cosmetically flawed is $9.99, and then standard is $24.99, and then Mega Drive version is $32.99. So it's all over the fucking place, but it makes you believe that it's going to just be $9.99, and then once you get in here, you realize that you've got to figure out what condition you want. But they show you the cheapest price first because they know it's more appealing to people that are shopping on their website. Bottom line, I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but this PS2 for $169.99 is nuts. If anyone wanted to buy a PS2, man, I highly suggest just going on eBay. You know, they have warranty options as well. And even if you have to pay extra for it, like an extra $10 or $20, it's still going to be way cheaper than $170, and probably come with games and a memory card too, and an original controller. GameCube, you know, GameCube's hot tomato shit right now. $160. Substitute original black, platinum, or indigo controller. So obviously you're still having to pay for those. Nothing new there. I really feel like $160 for a GameCube is pretty nuts. Now, I do expect it to be more expensive than a PlayStation 2, because when you think about the sales numbers that the PlayStation 2 had, you know, it's the most sold console of all time. At the time of this recording, it may be surpassed finally in 2023 or 2024 by the Nintendo Switch. But, you know, the GameCube sold way less than the PlayStation 2. However, you can buy it for $10 cheaper than a PlayStation 2 on DKOldies website, because they're fucking stupid and they don't realize how common sense works. Original NES for $149.99, I hardly think so. I'd rather stick my dick in an electrical socket if I could fit it, maybe with a shit ton of lube, but It's not going to go in easy for sure because that's a very tiny hole. Original NES 2-player pack. So this is 150 bucks, man. And then you got to pay an extra $20 per controller, but the only option is to have 2 controllers substituted. So you couldn't even just pay an extra 20 for one original and then one fucked off, you know, third-party version. $230 for a Super Nintendo. Now let me tell you something, Mean Gene. That's insane. 230 bucks. Don't even get an original controller. I really feel like if the system costs over $200, you need to get a fucking original controller. You'd never catch me in any realm of reality, for that matter, paying $230 for a fucking Super Nintendo. I'd rather get a DKOldies branding on my ass than consider paying $230 for a Super Nintendo with no game and only one controller. Super Nintendo was bundled with 2 controllers originally, so the gall of these people to sell you one for $230 with only one controller and not even have Super Mario World included in that bundle is asinine. So you're telling me you can get a relatively modern console for less money in good condition, $40 less than a Super Nintendo. And with the Xbox One, you get an original controller. You don't have to substitute for that one. Who's in charge of bundling these systems and like managing the pricing and all that stuff? Do they change the pricing on these things without thinking like properly and stuff? PlayStation 4. So we're looking at a $90 difference. So it's only a $40 difference for the comparable Xbox One going from good to acceptable. But PlayStation 4, it's a $90 difference. Okay, what the fuck ever, man. Let's see here. Original controller with charging cord. Okay, so you still get the original controller with the PlayStation 4. It's all illogical. Smash Brothers Melee. Okay. So this is $78.99. That's if you want the game only, just the disc, you pleb. You'll have to pay us $19 difference if you want the case, cover art, and manual. Or you could just get the case and the cover art for $92. For, what is that, like $14 difference? So that manual is worth only $5 to them, apparently. But yeah, once again, there you go. I mean, do you really feel like that's a Father's Day deal? Like, come on. $98? Because, you know, ain't nobody going to buy a loose disc for someone's father on Father's Day. It's like, here's your gift, man. It's just the CD. Dude, they are on another level of thinking over there at the DKOldies warehouse. GoldenEye, $28.99. That's fair. I think that's how much it goes for. Oh, yeah, that's right. Psh. $42.99 for GoldenEye. That doesn't seem like a deal at all. Normally $60. Yeah, maybe on your website that's a deal. But if anyone has the internet, which they do if they're on your website, they can literally go to dozens of other places and get this game for way better price. You would have thought in this sales section they're doing for Father's Day that they would have only had good condition stuff advertised, or like have it as the default advertisement, because nobody's gonna buy a cosmetically flawed game as a gift. Nobody wants to unwrap something and be like, oh, this used to belong to Jerry. I know that because he used Sharpie and fucking wrote his birth date on it. Shout outs to Jerry, you know? Halo, the original Xbox game. So if you have an Xbox that's compatible with this game, you probably have Game Pass and you don't need to buy this fucking game. Destiny, why are they even selling this game? Isn't this game free to play now? Or is that Destiny 2 that's only free to play? I don't know why you would want to buy someone Destiny 1. But it's literally $2 for just the disc. $3, $4. Like, they're never going to sell that, dude. But yeah, guys, as you can see here, man, their deals are still outrageous. They're saying it used to be $39.99, but now it's $23.99. So it makes it look like it's a way better deal than it actually is. But, you know, that's the good condition price, original sales price, compared to the loose on sale price of $23.99. Because you see here, it says you save $16. But if they had a good condition one, you'd only save $5. That's That's really shitty. I think that might even be illegal as like a bait and switch kind of thing. They're absolutely ridiculous, man. These dudes are bananas. I don't know why people stop talking about them all the time, I guess, because everybody complained that they were, you know, using them for content on YouTube or whatever. But I mean, we still need to check in with these people, man, and you know, still continue to call them out when they do bullshit, because this is pretty shitty. But guys, I think I'm gonna conclude the video right there. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Make sure you do something nice for them. Definitely don't buy them something from DKOldies. And take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.